Nigeria must be banned from entering South Africa. Nigeria must be banned from entering South Africa. Nigeria must be banned from entering South Africa. Nigeria in South Africa. See, we are taking this thing for granted as Nigeria. We are taking this thing absolutely for granted. Or, I don't know why we are just quiet about it. Of course, we show them pepper when it comes to the taxi matter, I know very well. But we are too quiet about it. There's an online propaganda currently going on in South Africa, and such online propaganda can incite violence, and our government should do something about it, protecting Nigerians in South Africa. We dey see now as online something, very soon again, Nigeria will be targeted. This is not a joke. You guys need to go on Twitter, go on social media and see the amount of tweets, the amount of messages some online propaganda publish a day towards Nigerians. In fact, it's not even online propaganda. Even their so-called strong politicians are against Nigerians. This is not something that we should be taking lightly, guys. Let's do things the legal way. The Commissioner of the Diaspora in Nigeria need to summon, the federal government need to summon the ambassador of South Africa to Nigeria. Need to summon him and explain all those kind of things to him. If it was to be like a country like some European country or almost all the European countries, they see this online propaganda against their citizens, they will immediately swift to actions and call to order the ambassador and also write to the government of that country that see this online propaganda that is going on. They need to stop it, but I don't understand why we are just laughing about it. The issues too many for Nigeria for we to even think about our brothers and sisters abroad. It's about time. Online propaganda is currently going on. Let's hear from, like someone said, they said, South Africa owed this guy an apology for not taking him seriously over 5 years ago, warning us that Nigerians are dominating Hillbrow. Now they have taken over Bedford, Sunside, and Roosevelt Villa.
The question arises, and we must investigate also what is the law of South Africa says. How can a city in South Africa be 80% foreign nationals? That is dangerous. That in Hillbrow and the surrounding areas, South Africans have surrendered their own city to the foreign nationals. The nation should discuss that particular question. You won't find South Africans in other countries dominating a city into 80%. Because if we do not debate that, that necessarily means the whole South Africa could be 80% dominated by foreign nationals. And the future president of South Africa could be a foreign national. We are surrendering our land. And it is not xenophobia. To talk truth, we fought for this land. From a white minority, we cannot surrender it to the foreign nationals. That is a matter of principles. We fought for this country, not only for us, for the generations of South Africans. The arms that are being used here in Hillbrow are arms of war.
Well, guys, I don't know that man. Well, the man is certainly from South Africa and a politician. Although he is speaking the truth, let me be honest. Speaking the truth, absolutely the truth. It's not possible for a country to be 80% dominated. a state to be 80% dominated by foreigners. That is not ideal. But then again, your corrupt officials are the one enabling such things. You people should start by unifying your laws. Make them work, although they are working. But then again, all those illegal immigrants should be duly flushed out. I honestly support that. You cannot come to someone's country using a tourist visa and you want to reside there. It is not proper. You are not only ruined your reputation, you are ruined your country people reputation. You make it difficult for them to go and seek holiday in those beautiful attractions somewhere. I understand, totally understand. But then again, it's your own officials that are enabling such things. Let's be honest. Not them. Not them, they allow bribery and corruption in the visa process. You will see a very nice guy that has his money to spend just to go and see the tourist attraction and come back. You won't give them visa, but you will rather give someone visa that will pay the sum of 50,000 rands for a visa, bribe his way through to get an instant visa, to get a short visa for 50,000 rands to South Africa, and you expect that person to come back. Why someone who wants to follow the due visa process, submit, pay the visa fee, has money in his bank account, has a work that is doing that he will always come back to, but you guys will not give that person's visa. You guys are the one to blame. Why are you blaming other foreigners? Blame yourself for having so much illegal foreigners in your own country. Why is your border open? Close your border. You understand? Let legal foreigners come there. Let them come there rightly. But now you are pushing a propaganda against Nigerians, both the legal one and illegal one. That is not right. Like this girl now you see here, he's a South African who is hustling in Nigeria. You see the amount of money this girl is carried up and down. She works in a strip club, gets paid such money in a strip club in Nigeria. That is one of the things your girls are attracted to. In fact, your girls are attracted to Yahoo boys. It's not our fault that your women are attracted to internet fraudsters. Is it our fault that your women are attracted to internet fraudsters? Is it our fault? And what makes you think those internet fraudsters are Nigeria? Because any black person now can claim to be a Nigerian. Yes, sir. Your girls are so attached to internet fraudsters to the fact that whenever they see a young man that is making it legitly, they automatically think that man is an internet fraudster. Is that our fault? Even your men as well, they don't want to see a Nigerian win. Whenever they see a Nigerian winning, boom, that person is an internet fraudster. You don't even know if that person is doing a legit work in South Africa. Nigeria jobs Nigeria businesses are being shut down on a daily basis in South Africa. Well, like I've said before, if you are an illegal immigrant in South Africa, whatever happened to you, take it, because you didn't go to that country illegally. And you will find your way. Well, it's your system that even provides such way. Nobody can come to your house and stay there if somebody in your house do not show that person how to stay. Why don't you blame yourself? Blame yourself first before blaming the illegal foreigners. Blame yourself first. Blame your people for collecting bribe. Blame them. Sanitize your institutions. Stop running a parade that will give birth to something that can be disastrous. Stop running a parade that will give birth to something that can be disastrous for both South Africa and Nigeria. We do not want what happened in South Africa as a then to repeat itself again. We have to spread love. We have to hold the right people accountable. We have to hold the right people accountable. Stop spreading a parade against Nigerians. Because once you spread a parade against Nigerians, you're automatically saying even the legal ones in South Africa are supposed to leave. And after they have bought land, they have bought property in South Africa, you're asking them to leave it behind. Who are you to tell them to leave their property behind? Then again, guys, we need to be careful. Even some guys now in Nigerians that are legal, doing their legal work in South Africa, people are going around making, editing EFCC posts to make them look wanted. Like this guy, you see their faces there. Editing EFCC posts to make them look wanted. And those guys are not wanted. I don't know, but so far, according to what I've read, those guys are not wanted. I've tried as much as possible to look for the videos, the pictures on EFCC website. I have not been able to see them. Then why will you Photoshop people's face in South Africa? Nigerians that are doing well in South Africa are making it look like they are internet fraudster, damaging their image. Why? You are running a propaganda that will be disastrous. Please, think about what you are doing. Just think about it, man. Hold your people accountable. They are the one collecting bribe. It's impossible for an illegal immigrant to be in your country without an officer collecting bribe. Without somebody collecting money from somebody. It's impossible for somebody to fake an ID without somebody collecting money from somebody. And that person will be part of your institution. You have to fish them out, hold them accountable, and flush those illegal immigrants out. But don't run a parade about Nigeria. Then guys, let's move past that. Let me talk about SP. Nigeria SP Bright says something that I really want to share with you. He said, "No police in Delta State can ever tell me they search a person's phone. It is your private property. They can't do you anything. Just don't allow them to search your phone." Say you know they hear am from SP now. Now they hear am from SP. If police catch you for tight corner, that road may network no day. Just you and 5 or 6 policemen with FT AK-47. They say, bring your phone. You see that my right are there. No motor is coming. No network to call. You are all alone. Like alone in the wilderness. With 6 wolves who are ready to devour you. What will you do? Will you bring out something and say, this is my right, this is my right? The only time you have right is when there are many people there. But if you are alone, use your head. Be diplomatic. Because police, some people, no, not police, some men in black, some men in black will rough-handle you, carry your body, dump am. That's if they buy you. Dump am for where somewhere. Nobody will ever hear from you again. They have seen a lot of burial sites across the country. Nobody understands how they came from. I'm just saying some men in black, but not the reputable Nigerian police. I said some men in black. Have you watched Men in Black Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Abi? Hearted by Will Smith? Yeah, that's who I'm referring to. If you know, you know. If you do not know, forget about it.